everybody? Welcome to Taco Talk Tuesday. How's everybody doing tonight?
We good.
I'm great.
Hey,
Good.
can I send this photo out so I want people to watch?
You gonna do a live photo?
I'm gonna do it live. Go ahead. Keep
All right.
talking,
So
keep talking.
anyway, introduce yourself. Why you doing this?
I'm Darnell Lamont Walker of thecleverbastard.com.
I'm Aisha.
Bobby Ray Jr., the country bumpkin, reformed male whore.
Y'all know me, Jeffrey. At Jeff Profile.
Long
Here.
time. I'm
I'm going.
How was y'all
Let's get it
weekend?
up.
Ain't it just like you gotta just hit the picture button?
No, because something wrong with Facebook.
How was y'all weekend? While he's getting this
talking
together,
to
what's
me.
going on? How was y'all
Cool.
weekend?
Went to the show. Went to the show with you.
Oh yeah, we
Jay
went and
Marie.
saw Jay Marie. Shout out to Jay Marie. She performed House of Blues on Saturday.
Killed it.
Real good too. What about you, Aisha? How was your weekend?
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. I was with. I
was
saw,
there.
actually, I
You
saw
were
all of y'all
everywhere.
at some point
Everywhere.
this weekend.
Oh
That's
shit,
right.
I was there.
You were there too.
Ain't
met
tell
you.
nobody.
Yeah, it was cool. I was there. We got
Yeah, it was
drunk.
dope, guys.
got-
Free liquor. We appreciate you
We got
buying the liquor.
inebriated. These big words.
All right, so y'all know how we do. Everybody grab your shot glass. Y'all know how we start off.
I got food in my mouth.
Get things going. Clink, clink.
Clank, clank.
Welcome, Aisha's first time.
I'm a newbie.
Might be the last if she anything like that one guest we had.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna jump right into hot topics, you guys. So first thing, we are doing a follow up to a story that we did last week with the Atlanta cheating scandal. So the sentencing has been handed down to everybody, and two of them. Again, this is the photo of everybody that was involved in it. Again, Beverly Hong, who's there in the middle. She's gone home to glory.
Well, y'all, where y'all going to
It's
hell?
cool. Everybody, she's gone to glory.
Hold on, what's the quote? I'm going to glory. Y'all going to jail.
All right,
woman
so you
deceased.
guys, 3 former
That's
top
fucked
administrators, they received the maximum penalty of 20 years, 7 of those years to be served in prison, and the other 13 on probation. In addition, they must do 2,000 hours of community service and each pay a $25,000 fine.
Dog, come on.
Judge Jerry Baxter, he was not lenient. I'm going to give you guys a little clip from the courtroom of something that he had to say to them after their sentencing.
There were thousands of children that were harmed in this thing. This is not a victimless crime that occurred in this city. And I have sentenced them. This was going on right after when Beverly Hall got here, Mr. Pitts got here about the same time. From 2001, there was whole-scale cheating going on in the Atlanta public schools, and these kids were passed on and had no chance to begin with because of where they lived, who their parents were, who their, just their situation. And the only chance that they had was the school to get an education.
So what do you guys think about the sentencing that the judge gave them?
That shit crazy, dog. Like, there's people, like, there's rapists, not rapists, but like teachers that have sex with underage kids to get less time.
We
than this.
applaud
And
them.
like, yeah, they get out
We do
in
what?
5 years
Applaud
and shit.
teachers that have sex with students.
But they get way less time. And that they just cheated. They didn't do shit. They cheated.
But they did.
It's bad. But
They
it's bad.
did,
But
but
it's
at first I really did think that it was a bit harsh, all this going on with
It is
them.
hard.
But then, the judge, he pointed out these kids, they just been passing through the system. He's like, I put some of these kids in jail because they didn't know anything. They're sitting here getting passed through grade each year.
That ain't got shit to
They're
do
not
with
learning how
just
to read.
passing.
They're not learning anything.
I mean, that was my point last week, though, is that they're just passing these kids through the system. I think the punishment was too hard, though. I mean, 20 years, 13 years on
20,
probation,
yeah. 7
7 years in jail, that's stupid. And I agree. I know people that have committed murder that got less time than that. So I think it's dumb. I think if you're going to give them time, do the whole 20 years on probation. I mean, it's not a victimless crime like the judge said, and the kids are getting fucked up. Kids are in jail because of this whole thing. But 7 years is ridiculous. However, if they were doing, I still need to know their reasonings behind it. I don't want to assume that it was all for the bonus check. I don't want to assume that, but
Honestly, I don't see what other reason they would have done it if they weren't receiving some type of compensation in this.
I just think that
agree to fuck you up.
I think that standardized tests aren't necessarily a judgment of how educated or how smart or what kids learn in school. It's just a test you take at the end of the year. So I feel like if you're going to punish them for something that they did that's really wrong. But I mean, I don't see the big deal in it, because it's a test.
Right.
They were teaching kids. No, I'm not gonna say. Go ahead.
Teaching them what?
No,
Don't tell me. Don't
I was
tell
saying
me.
they were teaching kids that probably weren't gonna be shit anyway.
We're not going to say that, but they weren't even teaching them.
I wasn't
so
gonna say that,
people
but
say that
since you
But that's
said
what's
it,
happening.
you said it's kind of
It's
like,
like what you learn in school isn't even geared towards the damn test. Like, it's different.
these kids were skipping school anyway, so
But the
they
fact
weren't.
that they weren't even being taught how to read mean they didn't even have a chance on the test.
What grades were they teaching? Because if they couldn't read, I think it was high school.
Was it elementary? Was it elementary?
Elementary.
Oh,
It's
the
elementary.
essay. Oh, never mind then.
All
Yeah,
right.
lock the ass up. Fuck that. I thought it was high school.
Moving along.
I thought
Moving
them
along.
being locked up at this
Elementary.
20 years.
Elementary.
That's a long time.
That's-
But 20 years old.
That's the beginning of your education.
But 20
They should
years
be
old.
locked up for
But
not
20
20
years
years,
old.
but do the 7.
They should do some
No,
time.
Get out.
Give them a couple years. They'll learn a lesson. They're like, that's a lot. I'm not gonna do it again. They won't do it again. But like to
Right.
give them 20
Or they
years.
could just leave this earth like Miss Beverly did.
Yeah,
All right,
leave
so
peacefully,
next up, so
peacefully.
we have a reserve deputy who turns himself in to face manslaughter charges. So this is Tulsa, Oklahoma, 73-year-old volunteer sheriff deputy who authorities say fatally shot a suspect after confusing his stun gun for a handgun, was booked in the county jail on Tuesday on manslaughter charges. Robert Bates surrendered to the Tulsa County Jail and was released with a $25,000 bond. He was on an undercover sting operation where a man by the name of, sorry, I lost his name, Robert Harris, he was trying to sell an illegal weapon to a cop. So they chased the man down, and then the reserve deputy shot him. So now what a reserve deputy does, they're a volunteer who puts in a minimum of 120 hours with the police force. The reserve, no, 120 hours a year. The reserves have to keep up with the training, and they may supplement the patrol or investigation bureaus. Reserves must continually qualify in the use of firearms and train in the arms of less lethal remedies and CPR and first aid. Now, when he shot the man, he was also recorded on video by saying, "Oh, I shot him. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oops, I'm sorry. I shot him."
Oops.
Right. Okay. So my issue. First of all, I'll punch that old bastard in his heart. Second of all,
So damn hot.
it's so hot up here. So I think the issue is like somebody said on Twitter. It was like, all this time we've been saying that we can't breathe. And finally, somebody has finally answered us back and said, "Fuck your breath."
Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, he said, fuck
Yeah,
it.
dude was like,
And
"Fuck your breath."
This is the guy here.
Yeah, that's what the cop. After,
his name
after he
is
shot
Eric
him,
Harris.
they had him on the ground. The dude right here on the left shot him. He was like, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And the other cop was like, "Fuck your breath."
I didn't hear that in the video. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
so it's like, finally we got to answer, "Fuck your breath," and that's how I feel they feel about us. I mean,
That whole
fuck them
situation
all, fuck
fucked
all
up.
police officers. I think they should all be killed. Not all of them.
Not all
my
of them.
not all
You got
of them.
cousins
My
that are
brother,
cops.
right? My brother Ben is a cop, but he knows how I feel, and I've told cops they should be killed, and especially a dude. This dude's paying millions of dollars to play cop,
Right.
like for 120 hours a year.
He's not a real cop.
He's not even a real cop.
Well, the
So
issue
you
too,
told-
though, they say no. They go through the same training. They have to keep up that training, but also in reading because all cops have the stun gun. They also have their firearm. You're supposed to keep the stun gun on your non-dominant hand side.
This
and
man-
the firearm
this-
on your dominant hand side.
This is an old white man who was grown when segregation was still happening, and you gave him a gun to chase down some black
Just
people.
gave him
But it's a
Just
big
gave him a
story
reason.
also because this comes right after what just happened with Walter Scott in South Carolina.
It gave him a reason. Like he been waiting for an excuse to shoot somebody black.
to shoot a black man.
My issue is
listen.
a taser and a gun are
He gonna get two- he gonna get
his
2
gun
years.
and the taser are two different
gonna get-
shapes and two different sizes.
He
You
would
know,
get 2
one
years
bigger
in
than
prison.
the
I mean, the same thing happened a couple years ago. That's how Oscar Grant died in Oakland. The cop,
Yeah.
He didn't even do his whole 2 years. He did like a
Johannes, he
year.
did a
Good
year and like a
behavior.
half.
Good behavior.
Johannes Mesley, and I thought it was a taser. No, you shot this black man in his back, just like you shot this guy in his back, and he lay there dying. Like, how many times? And it doesn't even matter that he's a rent-a-cop because,
Rent-a-cop.
like, the real cops are doing the same shit. You know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't even matter.
can't even
I'm
blame
leaving
it
the
on
country.
training.
I'm leaving the country to see what other country will take us black people in because now we fear for our life, and that's what's going to happen.
Okay,
It's
but we missed
Punch
it.
that nigga in his heart.
We missed it last week. But what was going on with Walter Scott? Of course, there's been a lot more that came out with the dash cam video and everything. What were you guys' thoughts on that?
What came out with the dash? Listen.
They showed
The raw video.
Yeah, they showed
When
the
he
whole video
ran.
from dash cam where the officer approached Walter Scott's vehicle to ask for license registration and all the routine stuff they do when you're pulled over because he was pulled over for a taillight being out. Walter, of course, he ran from the car, just got up and ran, and the officer chased him down and the end was
shot him
all
8
up.
times
Okay,
and then
so-
planted. So all that, whatever reason he ran, was voided out when you shot this black man in the back 8 times and then planted this gun.
I mean, I think in
respect
both
that.
of these situations, neither one of these men have to be dead. But
Right.
my issue was with the only issue with Walter Scott. My thing was what were you running for?
That's the same thing I
That's what
said.
I'm
Like,
saying.
how
Yeah,
you
brother said,
run?
yeah,
Bro?
yeah.
But even still, it's kind of sketchy. Your story about you buying the car, but then the registration and
Yeah.
whatever isn't in you don't have it in the car, and
But
it
he
to
had,
me
he
was
had,
too
a,
sketchy
he, had
for
a,
me.
he had a warrant. His brother spoke out And his brother said that he did have a warrant, and that's why he was afraid of going back to jail.
But even
fuck that.
still,
Like,
if you run the
caught
first,
now.
if you're trying to get the first time, the cops say get back in the car, get back in the car. You know they shooting niggas all the time now. Get back in the
He did
car.
tell him, said, get back in the car, and he did
And
get
he
back
got
in the
back-
car.
and he got back out
and then,
again.
like, in about 15 seconds, he just took off from
And
the
decided
car
to
and
run.
ran.
But see,
And
my
then-
thing, like I always say, is that just gives them an excuse. Like, oh, I thought he was running and about to shoot him. And like, he gonna get off.
But don't give them reason.
A reason, that's what I'm
something.
saying.
I really don't give
That's
them
what-
reason because you know.
Hold up, time out. You're from Texas. This brings up something. Remember that this fool was talking about he would. What'd you say? You would fight a cop or some shit?
I ain't never said I fight a cop. Well, I did say
You
didn't say that shit.
I said I murder a
Where
police officer.
you from?
I'm from
I'm
Virginia.
gonna tell you that's why you said that shit.
that's
You
why I
not-
said-
But you from down south from Texas, whatnot?
I'm
You ain't
telling
gonna
you.
you ain't gonna
Texas
murder
ain't the
or
South.
hurt.
Texas
You
is
won't
blessed.
touch
Them-
him, man. I'm
them
telling
tell you,
you,
them
it's
cops-
point blank.
You not.
Period.
I'm just.
All right,
you're
well,
not gonna do that.
the cop in Tulsa, he's due back in court April 25th. So we'll stay up on that story and see what happens. All right, so next in the news, you guys, are you familiar with Mary Kay Lorento?
Laterno.
Laterno, I'm sorry.
The one that was fucking the 13-year-old.
Yeah, she,
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's back in the news. So Mary
They got like
Kay
3 kids now.
sat down with Barbara Walters, her and her husband. They sat down with Barbara Walters. Mary Kay, who is now 53 years old, spent 89
That was
months in
old.
prison for child rape as a result
Yeah,
of a
that was
relationship
old.
Again, we
with her
supporting
then
these women.
student.
No, we don't.
Where were these teachers when
With
we
her
were
then
in school?
student,
Ugly. They was ugly.
Bilal. So this happened back in '96, and they're about to celebrate their 10th wedding anniversary. And Mary, she
That's
wants
awesome.
to get her name taken off of the sex offenders list, and also wants to go back to teaching.
No,
Oh.
Hell no.
for
No,
life.
If I was
Stay on
a
this- She should stay on this. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about.
This was them back when it happened. This is the picture of them.
I don't know how I feel
that's some
about.
weird
Oh,
shit.
That looks so
Yeah.
creepy,
That's some
right?
weird shit.
That is so creepy.
This is what double
this
standards
is
come
them
into
now.
play. This is what double standards come into play because
Yeah, right.
if it was a male teacher, I would have an issue with it. But because it's a female teacher, I'm like,
Wait, you have an issue with her sleeping with him, or
I ain't got an issue with none of that story. I ain't got an issue
Her
with
wanting,
nothing's going
you want her
on.
to go back to teach, and then
Oh,
also
I
just
don't
be
think she
taken
should
off
teach.
the
I think
sex
there should be a
offenders list.
punishment. I think there should be
So
punishment.
they should take her off the list. You think?
That's what she's talking about. She wants to
Look.
be taken off the list and go back to teaching.
No, she can't be taken off the list.
If I was a husband,
Blood in, blood out.
if I was a husband, I have an
For
issue.
life.
I'm
I
like,
was gonna say, number
you can't
one,
go
the
back
husband
out.
should have
You
an
can't
issue.
go back out
Somebody
again.
go
Find
back
new
to-
man. You find new man.
You lose how you get
You
them.
find you find new man.
My view of the sex offender registry, though, like I said last week, I look it up and make sure see who's in my building, see who's in my neighborhood. I think it's important.
said you
Everybody,
were
because I don't want nobody coming down there while I'm asleep, get up in my house.
You got sugar and shit. Nah, I'm down sugar in
Like,
my
I'm
house for
good.
you. That's for you, I don't.
But I think the list should be reserved for those who commit, like those who raped. Like this is kind of a gray area. Like I had
13,
I had homeboys fucking. I was in high school once. Like if I was fucking any of my teachers, it was all consensual. I feel like I was grown enough to
But
make that
okay, it's
decision.
wrong.
However,
But it's wrong. But she had a relationship with this 13-year-old
Yeah,
boy
that's
outside
gross.
of fucking him.
that's fine. He knew what he was doing. You
He
knew
had
what you was
nothing
doing at
with
13.
him. Come on, no.
I knew what I was
He
doing.
knew
at
what he
13.
was doing.
Here's my issue.
I lost my virginity at 13.
I wanted to believe
I knew
that.
what I was doing.
I wanted to believe that I did, but I read the whole story and they said that he doesn't want his daughters dating at all because they're too young. They don't know what they're doing. So how is it different for those
'Cause he's a-
females?
'cause he's a
versus
man.
him?
'Cause he
No,
know
he's a
what
boy.
it is.
And then he said he was like in a dark space at that time and he didn't know what he was doing. And
Boy, you knew what you was
He
doing.
in Seattle. Everybody in
I
Seattle
just-
in a dark place.
my son,
That's the damn problem right there.
my son better have all male teachers. They better all be straight and don't touch my kid until he turns 18 years old. Period.
All right. So next topic. So the headline. This is from the New York Post. The writer is Andrea Pizer. Says shows like Blackish perpetuate racist stereotypes.
Let me see your picture.
This is. I don't have
You
a
know?
picture. Why I got a
White.
picture?
Do you know?
Go ahead, go
You know
Do
she's
you
white.
know?
No.
All right, so Blackish, the hit freshman ABC comedy series that features appealing characters in dumb situations, most of them African Americans, I believe promotes ugly racial bigotry. And she also posted a tweet from Donald Trump.
What y'all talking about? What's going on?
It says, she posted a tweet from Donald Trump. It says, how is ABC television allowed to have a show entitled Blackish? Can you imagine the fear of a show Whitish? Racism at its highest level.
People get a
Bobby,
lot.
I'm gonna say this.
Because I already know what's about to happen. Go ahead.
As a leader of the New Negroes,
Right.
nah.
Bobby is non-limit black while we on
No,
the show.
I'm gonna say this. I'm telling you, I have no problem with the subject matter of the show or nothing, but I'm telling you, it causes problems. Like I remember talking to Lena about this when they came out with Dear White People. I was just like, but the name is just, it's gonna cause issues.
It's a name change to be a different story.
Black people can't be racist.
Yeah, they can.
Wait.
Not in terms of the actual definition, but the action of it though. It still
We
can
can't be
kinda-
racist. The show is not problematic. If
not
If a
problematic.
show called White Just Came Out, you damn right. I'm gonna ask questions.
See?
I'm gonna protest it.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
you can't do that.
Well, why can't you do one?
Because
Why?
we are
Why
not
can
the
you do
norm.
one?
We are not the norm, and we have so much space to catch up that we can have a show called
No, you
Black.
can't.
We can have a show called Black.
We're gonna be equal. We're gonna be equal.
Like,
We're
no,
gonna be
no,
equal. Not
no.
controversial.
I just-
So nobody,
I disagree
nobody,
on that
nobody
part.
wants to be equal.
Well,
Nobody
because
wants
I
to
don't
be
think it's
equal.
gonna
I want to
be
be
equal.
better than
With the show
everybody.
that Blackish in the movie, you're white
It's
people.
not.
It's not equal.
It's never gonna be equal, but I'm saying we have to strive for equality.
Well,
Nobody-
they actually have a petition
Nobody
for
wants
the
to
show, and on the show's website, they say that we find it racist, socially damaging,
know.
and offensive based on the concept that non-stereotypical black people are less their race than others, that hip-hop culture is all blacks are supposed to embrace, and that culture and race are one and the same. That is on the petition to cancel Blackish.
It's so dramatic to me. It's kind of like, I mean, I think it's actually a good show. I love this show. I watch it all the time.
It's an amazing show.
And it's an amazing show. And I feel
See, I
like
don't watch it, but-
whether it portrays the black couple, one's
their
a doctor,
experience, right?
one's a advertising executive or whatever,
And
and,
then
their
the
kids
wife,
are all
she's a doctor,
poised, and it's kind of like I feel like the show gives us a good situation, a good.
I bet they ain't got no petition to cancel Fresh Off the Boat.
They show
That
don't.
does the exact same thing. So
But the Asian-
What's fresh off the
so-
what age?
The Asian show.
Okay.
It's the same concept. Same
Look it up.
concept. So,
But it's called fresh off the boat.
and that's fine.
That's even worse.
That's even
more
worse.
racist.
That's
That's actually
That's
even
more
worse.
racist.
That's more racist than Blackish.
Is it?
fresh off the boat. Yes, it is.
Let me go to Chinatown like, oh, he fresh off the boat.
Right.
That's gonna be an issue.
It's gonna be a
You
problem.
can't say that about Asians, Haitians, Jamaicans, Cubans. You can't say that about nobody.
Let me go to the nail shop. Say first about them on my nails at all. My nails will not get done.
Yeah, they will.
They will not do my
They're
nails.
just gonna talk about you.
They will. They will.
Oh,
They
yeah,
will.
yeah, oh.
They will. They will.
Yeah.
They will.
I didn't mean that in a derogatory sense.
We go.
All
We got
right,
to sit there.
Yeah. So next up, Gwyneth Paltrow is in
Y'all
the
niggas
news.
racist, dog.
This bitch-
Everybody loves to hate Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't know do y'all dislike Gwyneth Paltrow?
She says dumb stuff.
She's
don't like
just
that
dumb
stuff.
things.
So you know
Sound like
she's
the way
the,
she
she's
look.
the self-proclaimed hardest working mother in Hollywood and everything. So she recently
her behavior. I like her
accepted
behavior.
she accepted a challenge to do a
got kids?
yeah, she has twins. Their name's like Apple and
Apple
something
and fucking iPads.
Blue.
And shit.
But the story is she accepted
Apple
a
and iPad.
challenge and food stamps challenge pretty much to live off of $29 a week on
stupid.
government assistance.
This girl's ignorant. I can't take her right now.
So what she did was she took a picture of what she bought, and these are the items that she bought, y'all, with her $29 a week, and she posted with this tweet.
That's so
This
cute.
is what $29 gets you at the grocery store. What
cute.
families on SNAP, which is the government assistance program,
Come
food
on,
stamps,
Snap.
have to live
Come on,
for a
Snap.
week.
Snap.
Now you
Snap
see,
come through.
she has some eggs, some avocado, some beans, and rice, everything to make a
Cilantro.
vegetarian ass taco.
Right.
But this is what $29 a week Gwyneth Paltrow is eating on for the week,
She lying.
and she says that people can do this.
Nah, so here's the thing. That's the problem with. That's why in the black community our health is fucked up. Because I grew up on food stamps. So with that amount of money, you can't buy. Like you can't go shopping like that. You got to buy some ground beef like the 73,
yeah,
27.
If you
and
feed
gotta-
if you feed 3 people,
If you
you
feed
can't
them-
buy
you
that.
can't buy
If you
that.
feed one person, you gonna go to that damn store, aisle 3, get that ramen noodles, that big pack, and you gonna
Yeah.
make that last for the whole week.
But
So
I
it's
mean,
fair,
I agree
because-
with you, but it is an issue because there was a thing that came out that was like, if you get food stamps, you should be required to buy healthy food, and people were saying that
can't
if I
afford
buy healthy
it.
food,
Okay, you
I
can't
can
afford
feed,
that.
I
Now,
can feed
but
my
see,
family as
right.
much as I would
The
feed my
issue
family.
though
by
now
buying
is
other
also that Missouri lawmakers, they're trying to change it so that they limit and restrict what you can purchase with your food stamps. As you know,
Yeah,
right
they
now
said no
you can't
seafood.
buy of course tobacco, alcohol, and prepared foods unless you're
they
considered
want them
homeless.
to buy steak.
But they now
Yeah.
doing it where you can buy steak, seafood, cookies, chips, energy drinks, and soft
It's
drinks.
gray
That's
area.
fucked
For me.
up.
It's gray area for me because I think it should happen. We need to find out who's able to work. Like those who are able to work need to be able to work.
You able to work, motherfucker?
And if they came and stole my shit, I would understand. Like,
Would you be mad though if you can't get your filet
Not at all.
mignon?
I
wouldn't be mad.
I'd be angry. I'd
I
be
was gonna
angry.
say, but at the same time,
I want some
mean,
shrimp. Shit.
I'm good. I buy like fruit and shit with my shit. I don't buy steak and shit with my shit. But I could.
I buy steak. I buy steak. Honey, I buy steak. I buy
Nah,
shrimp and
We
shit.
about to go to jail tomorrow. But
Tonight.
picking this up. But like I'm saying, like I agree. I think that if you come in here to get assistance, we should be able to tell you what you should be able to buy.
I agree, but then you can't get no cookies for the kids. Goddamn.
Yeah, honestly,
Your kids
I don't
need
think that
cookies.
they
Your
should.
kids need broccoli and corn. Bitch.
But at the same time, it's almost like a budgeting standpoint. Because if you're buying, lobster, if you're buying, filet mignon, your food stamps are going to run out. So you will
Real
learn
quick.
how to budget your money.
Real quick.
But this is the
better buy
thing.
the
If you
hot
give an
dog.
assistance, you can't tell a nigga what he can spend it on, though.
You can. If I'm gonna
Can
give
you?
you,
That's like
if
your
you come
boss
to me
giving
and
your
ask-
paycheck
right, if I
and
give
telling you can't buy a car though.
Fuck that.
Right, exactly.
It's me giving
They
you a
gave
gift
you the
card. It's
money.
me giving you a gift card that only works at the mall.
No, I think they need to
But
do
you
more.
can't tell
that's-
me where
that's
at the
what I
mall.
do.
Like if I give you a Target gift card, you can't
But
say I
you
can't
can't
go to
spend
the
it outside the
electronics
mall.
section.
So if I give you,
Hey.
if I'm helping you,
But
out,
I can buy
if I'm
anything in
helping you-
Target, though.
if you
I can buy
need-
anything in
if
the
you
mall or
need
wherever they
my
gift
help-
card is too.
If you need my
No.
help, then you need to do whatever I believe you need to do.
You gave me, no. You gave me
Fuck that.
EBT
Nah.
card, which is available at grocery stores.
Just like if somebody
That
came
I
to you,
can buy
no,
anything
just
in
like
that
no,
damn grocery
just like
store.
just like if I knew that if you were broke and your house is you about to lose your space, you can't pay rent, and I give you $1,000, and I know your rent is $800, then you be like, I'm going to Vegas next week, and I'll be sitting there like.
But that's on you. You got to do better investigation. That's like them. They can't give everybody free money.
Talking about me because you
Well,
giving.
so let the government do their invest. You want them to invest?
I want them to
No.
like
I
that
want-
whole.
hell no.
Okay,
Just
but
like
like
I said last
what
year.
if I went to Vegas though? Not only you said my rent was $800, you gave me $1,000. What if I'm only going to use
No,
that
fuck that.
$200?
Just like I said, no.
You
But
take
you want
Mega
to go.
Bus. Mega
I
Bus.
may have a free ticket to go. You never know what I got.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega
You don't know
Bus
what it
$1.
is.
Once
Maybe
you
that's
relinquish
$1.
the funds, it's up
It's-
to me
it's
what I'm
over.
doing with it.
No, fuck
And
that.
no, let me tell you this. What she don't know is that when you go in and say you homeless, they give you access
get the
to
hot food
restaurants,
shit.
hot food shit too. So bitch,
Y'all niggas are going to
forget
jail.
that kale
go to
stuff.
jail,
People
dog.
are going
Alright.
people going to the
Alright.
other shit.
So,
I don't do it.
This how
though.
ODB got locked
I don't do it. I know folks who
This how
do
ODB
it.
got
I
locked
know folks who do it.
all right, y'all. So next
How do you
topic. This is on the Daily Mail website. So this lady by the name of Jade Ruthven, she's 33 years old, and she has angry friends that wrote her an anonymous letter. Apparently, she posts a lot, and by a lot I mean excessively a lot, about her baby. Outraged, they sent her a letter titled "We Don't Care." They demand she stop posting so many photos and updates about her baby on social media. We all thought it might ease off after the first month, but it hasn't.
That's her friend.
Her friends. They
That's
crafted
fucked up.
this anonymous letter and sent it to her. What do you guys think?
We
about
don't care is the title. That's
that? We
fucked up.
don't care.
I'm
I
with
mean-
it. I'm
That's
with
her
it.
and
I got
her
a homegirl there that posts shit like that.
I agree. Honestly, I'm sorry.
But you
Sorry,
can,
y'all.
but that's like you can't give somebody social media then tell them what to post though.
I feel like if you don't like it, then unfriend the bitch. That's all I'm
Unfriend them.
saying.
You
Don't
can't
friend
tell
her.
people
Don't
what to
follow her.
post.
I'm
Don't
with it.
follow her.
I mean,
We
you
post
can hide-
stupid shit on
I do
Twitter
post
a lot of
all the time.
times.
Right,
I
right,
post-
right.
And people probably
I
hate
post
us.
all
So
kinds of
y'all,
stuff.
this is the letter.
Like
Look,
somebody
look.
report to me every day on Facebook and shit. I
The
got
letter
reported.
it says, you know,
Do not post.
I've got together with a few of the girls, and we're all so over you, running commentary on your life and every single thing Addie does. Addie is the baby. Look, we all have kids that we are bestowed with, but guess what? Every parent thinks
That's
their
so
kid
real,
is the best. She wears a new outfit. Well, take a photo and send it privately to the person that gave it to her, not everyone. If every mother posted all that crap about their kid, I'm sure you'd be over it pretty quick.
Can't they block her from their timeline?
So I'm saying block her and keep moving. Let that girl be happy in her motherhood and call it a day.
Hey, low key, that chicken banging though.
The
but
only
we
That
thing-
shit is good.
That's
That shit is
I want
good.
some more. But
My
Yo,
yeah,
the only thing that I
Good though.
disagree with about that
It's Bud Light,
is
it's Bud Light.
I'm kind of mad that her
Bud
friends didn't boss up and just go to her face and be like, "Yo, can you just
Because
like chill out?"
now I'm looking at all my friends. I
Right.
can't trust none of y'all because I don't
I'll
know
just
who
know
she
that,
went to.
No, what I would have done
Right.
is, what I would have done, me being who I am, I'd have posted extra shit just because to piss you off even more.
Posted
That's
on their
probably what
wall.
she
On
doing.
your wall and shit, put in your mailbox and shit, and put on your damn
But that was
wall
man.
and shit.
I had a
Everything.
homegirl to send me pictures of her kid every day in my text messages though, and I couldn't block. So it's like,
Is it your kid?
You need. I had to tell her. Wait, I don't think so. So I was
No,
like, I don't think so.
wait.
I really don't think so. I don't think it's my child. But I had to block. I was like, you need to stop sending me pictures. I don't like your baby. I don't know your kid. I don't like other people's kids.
I don't like you.
I mean, I say
Yeah,
just
I
look.
don't like you.
We all
Like,
got iPhones, smartphones. Put it in a photo stream, share it with your friends, but it does not have to be on social media. I hate people that every day it's a picture of the baby. I mean, I get it. Children are a blessing,
petty.
all that stuff. But
What
it's
if
a
it's my
lot.
child? What
And
if-
please,
what
if
if
I
it's
call
my
you, don't
child?
put that child on the phone.
She got.
I'm hating.
I know.
If
She
you-
can't
I
talk.
hate when you do
I
that.
don't talk to
talk.
kids that can't speak.
Oh my god.
She can't talk.
Hey, I get petty
I don't
though.
talk to people
I just
that
take a
can't drink.
picture every time my kids shit and everything. I just
All
send
right,
it.
so
Throw it on the Here you go.
all right, y'all. So
Baby,
They
State
had, baby had
reviews-
corn today.
So listen, this headline is on NPR.org. State review laws revoking licenses for student loan defaults.
That's some real
Apparently, in 22,
He got nervous. He got nervous.
that nigga woke up. All right. So apparently,
Say what now?
What they starting
in 22 states, defaulters can have their professional licenses they need to do their job suspended or revoked if they fall behind in their student loan payments, licenses for things like nursing or engineering. The percentage of Americans defaulting on their student loans has more than doubled since 2003, and this also can include your driver's license.
So
People just say,
so how do I get to work?
Is Virginia on that bitch? You know how much I owe? I just hung up on them earlier. Like,
I did too. I told them y'all can't record me. They hung up on me.
I told you that's all you had to do. They be like, do we have permission to record this call? No.
No.
They will hang up on
How's
you.
your day going? How's your day going?
They right. They be like, well, we have to go.
So sad for you, bitch.
Time out. So tell me this. So motherfuckers just since 2003 niggas just say I ain't paying that
No,
shit.
because people they can't do that because too many people would not be able to go to work. I know
I
way
know,
too
no,
many.
you
It's
can't
like-
say they can't. They do it in 22
They're
states
doing it
already.
right now. They're doing it right now. So it's like it's very ironic. How the fuck I'm paying if I can go to work? That's dumb. It's real. That's
So
real
you
stupid.
can't say that they can't do it.
Hillary
They just-
Clinton will save us all.
We said about Obama and
No, I ain't
we
said
said
that
about
about Obama. I
And
said something different about Obama.
I'm just saying.
That's
I
my
mean,
question though. Like, do people just not? What do you call it when you put it all in one?
Consolidate.
Consolidate. So people don't just consolidate, huh? And
Well,
pay
see,
the
no,
one.
okay, this was the issue.
minimum
This is the
payment?
issue with consolidating because when I graduated,
It depends if you got
consolidating was
private
at an
or-
all-time low or something, right? So they were like, okay, we're gonna put it all in one, and all you'll pay for the first 2 years is $2.13.
They're damn
No.
lie. They're damn lie.
Wait, wait,
wait.
Okay, listen.
That's what it got. That's what it got.
That's so
I graduated in 05. So they sent.
did
I got my first month, and it was $2.13. I sent it in, and then I started thinking, like, okay, if I paid $2.13 for the first 2 years, and then the next year would have been $213
Oh, I
a
thought you
month,
meant two.
just for the first 2 years, and it would have been $2.13 a month after that. I was like, I'll never pay y'all off, so I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna keep paying. I paid 1 month of student loans, and that was the last time I paid. That was in
Was that
$2005. $2. That's what you said. If you knew how much I owed, I could buy
A
like
car,
20. I
a
could buy like
car.
15 houses in Detroit right now.
A car house.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like I'm not paying them. I'm never gonna pay them. And I just have to move to a state where my license will be good. And then when all states take over, I just have to
Move to
leave the
Japan,
country.
Nicaragua, or some shit. Japan
Right.
or some shit. Or
Right. Or
something.
say I'm from Mexico. And all the
All
Mexicans
right.
ain't got a
So
license.
next story,
I just can't do
y'all.
that.
Big news. So it was announced that Hillary Clinton officially announced that she will be running for president.
I'm with it.
I'm nervous.
All right.
I'm nervous.
All
I'm
right,
nervous.
you know, it's been all these, posters, flyers, and everything. Hillary 2016.
Oh, that's kinda dope, though.
So, of course, Saturday Night Live wasted no time
I
jumping on
love it.
something for it. We're
I
going to
love
play out
it.
this clip and come back and talk about
I
it.
love it.
Citizens, you will elect me. I will be your leader. I am running because I want to be a voice for women everywhere.
Did someone say women everywhere? Hillary would make a great president. And I would make an even greater first dude.
Thank you, Bill. That's nice.
Hillary, isn't it crazy that phones can take videos now?
Yeah.
I mean, if they could have done that in the 90s, I'd be in jail.
All right, thought that was hilarious. So what do you guys think, though? What do you think about Hillary running for president?
Oh, I'm all
I'm
for
fucking
it.
with
Oh,
it.
go ahead. I
No,
voted
go
for it in
ahead.
the primary in 2008, 2007. So I'm for it. I'm here for it. I think she'll do more for us than.
How about you, Aisha?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I know women. I know emotions and shit. And I just feel like I don't know. I don't know.
So that's interesting coming from a woman. So you think
I'm nervous.
her
I don't
emotions
trust
and just
my country and my
under a woman?
everything under a woman. I
I don't
don't.
think I ever heard a woman say
Shit.
that.
Women are temperamental.
I didn't
Women are
say it.
emotional. Shit. I said.
But it's
so. What
it's-
I'm saying is,
She's a
it's
menace.
just- It's just women, no matter how much they say they have it under control, don't. And if you put it under women in her one moment, if you give her a big attention, her one moment of like, I am stressed out, I got my lot going on, Bill on my damn nerves and shit, whatever. She don't fucking just make some decisions
I
wrong.
think for me, if
Her emotions.
I
if
love
Hillary
that you said
Clinton
that.
was not someone who we have known for the last I don't know how many decades, we've seen Hillary in stressful situations, starting with the shit
She's
when Bill was
emotionless.
president.
Question: how's Hillary on her period? You know?
Well, hopefully she ain't
Okay,
having
no,
Hopefully, while she was Secretary of State, I'm sure she
look,
right
look,
now.
look,
She got
happened to
some
her.
period. That's-
Well,
yeah,
you know, menopause is worse. I'm trying to tell y'all.
She's
I'm just
been
saying.
through it.
Hillary is 75 years old. That woman been through menopause.
We don't know what she been through.
World War
What
II.
We don't know.
periods.
Look, we
It's-
don't know.
It's done.
She been through Revolutionary War.
All right, so also this is
But
important. So
I'm nervous still.
Mark Rubio, who's a part of the Republican Party, he was doing a speech over the weekend in Florida, and he had these words to say in regards to Hillary running for president.
Now, just yesterday, A leader from yesterday began a campaign for president by promising to take us back to yesterday. Yesterday is over. And we're never going back. Now
I know a slave master when I see him.
Amen.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's stupid. That's dumb.
But you know, I'm actually really excited. I mean, I was definitely vested the first time that President Obama he ran. I was definitely vested in that election. But I'm actually really excited for this upcoming, next election.
I think it's going to be interesting, though.
That's the word interesting. I don't know good, but interesting is.
So is Hillary going to win? Y'all think?
Yeah,
I think she's going to win.
People are like campaigning her and shit like already. I'm nervous. Could you hold my hand when they make the natural? Hold my hand. Just hold my hand.
That?
Hold my hand, please. I'm getting nervous. I'm scared. I don't want it to happen.
I don't know, but I
don't know. I don't want her to like. I don't want her to.
You don't want her to just hit menopause again.
I don't want her to hit it again and then
last story, you guys. So
this is an interesting thought you have.
I just don't want.
I didn't expect that coming from a
last story, you guys. So a teacher was suspended after her third graders sent get well wishes to a a cop killer named
former. It's still alive.
Like he changed named Mumia Abu Jamal. So Mumia back in 1981, he killed a cop, shot him in the back, and while the officer was on the ground,
allegedly
already shot. He then shot him in the. Allegedly, then shot him in the head. It's still recording over. And the teacher was suspended though. So what do you guys think about that? Because the superintendent, the school board, and the parents had no idea about the assignment.
So fuck that. Like you can have an assignment to. He's still a human. That's humanitarian.
He's still part of
when I was in fourth grade, we had to write a letter to the governor of Virginia. Mm-hmm. I really don't see a difference. However, I've been invested in the Mumia case since 1996. And I'm all for it. I would have had my students write the same thing.
Right.
Even in college, my professor made us write a letter to BET, whether we agree with their actions or not. And so, I mean, I'm all for it. And I'm all for killing cops. So
we know you are. See this little
the devil.
Add
That's
in.
what that is.
He is a lie. So I feel like I think it's okay. I mean, he is a part of history still. So I feel like you can't pick which historian to.
Well, he's part of our history.
Part of our history.
The
but
white
it's
folks
history.
mad.
They mad. He's not in textbooks. It's cool though. I mean, let her do it. It's still a productive lessons. Let him do it.
And it's teaching the kids it's teaching them something like, okay, this dude, killed a cop. So
allegedly. That's what they said.
Allegedly,
he's still a
cop.
He's still a human. Like you can't. What's the word? You know what I mean? Like so okay, y'all expect them to write the cops? Like kids don't trust cops.
And the thing is he's ill. They're trying to get. I feel like the message they're losing the message in translation of he killed a cop, but the message is still a good one. So
what if he's on death row? Like that might brighten his day.
He was on death row.
Oh, he is.
He was.
And he's dying. And he's dying too, right?
He was on death row.
He's still dying, right?
He had a diabetic. He was in a diabetic coma.
Yes, right there. That's what I'm saying. So
he's
she's doing a good thing. Let her do it.
Let her do her thing.
Let her do her thing. Shit. Write to me too. That was a whole.
Maybe she go talk to Mary Kay Letourneau.
Kill a cop.
Figure some shit out. All right, y'all. So that's all that we have in Hot Topics for you today. So we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back with viewer questions for you guys.
On my way, been meaning to say hi, but I'm just way too shy. I gotta make you see this is more than just a silly crush. And I wonder if you even notice.
Out of your own shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
All right, we're back. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Everybody take a sip?
Yeah.
Sipping.
Took a couple sips.
Good.
Several sips. All right, y'all. So now it's time for viewer questions. You guys remember, send your questions to us at tacotalktuesday@gmail.com, and we will hopefully help you out depending how drunk we are.
I know.
What our advice is.
I know I give great advice.
Pray about it first, and then we'll see what we can do after that.
I'm a great.
All right. So the first question. So Taco Talk Tuesday. I'm a girl who has lived. Capital L-I-V.
Got a lot of dick. She fucked a lot. That's what
You
she
could.
said.
That's a train.
Every
Every week we
Oh,
mention the word train. Every week we mention the word train.
You could write an After Dark Cinemax miniseries on some of the things that I've done. Now, I've calmed down somewhat in the past few years, and recently I met a preacher. Never in a million years did I think the day would come when a man of the cloth would want me, other than cheat on his wife or something.
Man.
But now I see myself as the future first lady of the church. He asked me to attend service with him this coming Sunday, but I'm nervous that some of those hating ass hoes are gonna see me with him and then throw dirt on my name and ruin my future goals of sitting in that first pew with my church hat. What should I do?
You should keep being you. Behind closed doors, when you marry this man, his dick is the same dick as everybody else's dick too. So take it and enjoy it. I'm just saying, like, no, don't know what I'm saying.
Don't put my dick in the box with everybody else.
No, what I'm saying is,
we listen to the same question.
Don't put my what?
I'm saying, okay,
Don't put my dick in the dick.
No, not
Don't you put my dick in the box with everybody else?
Preachers have the same needs as other people do too. I'm saying, like, don't be like the preacher. I can't be like, no, they like that kind of shit. Just like, don't do it for everybody. Do it for him.
Oh, she talking about these hating ass.
She's talking about these hating ass hoes in the church though.
But you can't be
listen.
But I feel like every woman in the church is sitting in that pew because they've been in the same situation that you've been in, and most of them have probably fucked that pastor that you want to see.
What I'm saying
at
is
least
like,
suck them off,
right? At least.
What I'm saying is, don't let what they say about you intimidate you by him thinking that because they say whatever, he's gonna leave you. Whatever.
Oh, he ain't going nowhere because he got with her because he's seen the tape.
He know what it is.
He's seen the tape.
He was there when she did it.
He know you lose.
He was in the room when she did it. He saw her do it.
She has lived. Capital L-I-V-E.
She's lived.
Why she turned up about his church hat though?
She ready to
wait. She about to win the Achilles.
All right, next question.
Stand on these bitches.
I can't.
Next question, y'all. All right, so I just moved to LA about 5 months ago, and I'm quickly learning things are much different here on the West Coast. You see and hear some shit you just don't see from where I'm from. I've been hanging out with a group of guys that have been pretty cool. They've introduced me to some hot clubs and parties out here, and getting bitches has not been a problem at all. Recently, they told me that they do some escorting on the side. At first, I was like, cool, I can get paid to get some pussy. Count me in. But then I learned that sometimes they hook up with guys for money. Don't get me wrong, the money is good, and my boys are straight-ish. Does gay for pay make you gay or just a smart entrepreneur?
Oh wow!
Hey man,
I am okay. So let me say this.
You're gay. Let
me say this. I personally feel like everyone on the face of this earth, disagree or not, is not 100% straight, 100% gay. So what I feel is like, if you want to take that 99%, that 1% that you are, and use that to make money off of it, do you. Don't care about what everybody else says or who judges you, whatever. Do you. It's money. Like, do whatever you want to do.
If that ain't you, don't do it.
If ain't you, don't do it. Exactly what I'm saying. If ain't you, don't do it. If you want to do it, do it. Who cares?
If you're escorting, you need to. If you're going to choose that position, you need to go ahead and do whatever is required in that position. Right.
No, you can't be like.
That's how Stedman was an escort.
He was?
That's how they met.
But can he choose?
Allegedly.
Well,
no, you can't come, like on a job application, you be like, I don't do dick.
You can say no, I'm not gonna take it, but I'm sure
you have been paid. You don't get paid.
There was the pun that
I'm not gonna take it. But you got on some.
You can say no, I'm not gonna take this job, but I'm sure you're losing out of like $1,500 or $2,000.
You're gonna be homeless without that
that you need for rent.
Really?
You live in LA, you might live in Silver Lake, Los Feliz shit. You better go on these dates. If you can be an escort, you need to go with who's gonna pay.
So it's one of those all in or nothing.
Or nothing at all. Don't be halfway an escort.
All I'm saying is make sure you get a Bentley or something great out of it. Don't get like a fucking Honda Accord or some shit, because that's dumb. Right. If you're going to sell it and make good money off of something.
Right. Man, if that ain't you, don't do it. If you cool with it, do it.
Get the money though.
Y'all want to do one more?
I'm down.
Right. Last question. Title is, my boyfriend wants a threesome. I'm 21 years old and I've been with my boyfriend for 6 months, but we met 2.5 years ago. I was forced to move away. Sparks flew so much that we came 3,000 miles just to find out we were meant to be, and 2.5 years later, here we are. He's 19, and I understand he still checks out ladies, and I don't care that he looks. I used to be bisexual, and he wants to have a threesome now, but I've grown up a bit, and I don't think that it would be good for our relationship, but he doesn't want to accept that. First question, what should I do? Then she says, I know he loves me, and he's not intending to hurt me. He's just being brutally honest as always. How do I make him see how that makes me feel, even though I understand his need for experimentation?
I think a quick way to fix that is she said, okay, I'll do it, but I also want to do a threesome. And she's like, I'm
Bringing
gonna bring another guy
in there.
Then
Yeah,
he'll-
that'll
and
solve
like-
it real quick.
That'd be like,
that's no longer a threesome. That's a train.
That's a
Just
train.
train.
That is a
What if-
train.
what if he say yes?
But what if he say yes?
What if he say yes?
This will be an issue.
Then it
Okay.
changes.
That's all I know.
I mean, I say you can't like. If that's what he want and you're not willing to do that, don't do it.
I mean, number one,
you can't.
He's 19, she's 21. Both
Y'all
y'all
young.
got so
They not
much
even gonna be
sex
together
to
next
have
year
in y'all
anyways.
life.
They
Nah,
just-
hell no.
Y'all need. I mean, shit. Y'all need to just do
They
it as
ain't gonna be together
friends.
next year,
Hell.
right?
Do it as friends, fuck, have fun, and get your nuts out now because when you
And
get
split up.
older, then you can worry about settling down and the one for you and whatnot. Just have fun right now. Shit.
I don't know, but if you're not with it, don't do it though, because it ain't gonna.
At 19 and 21, you don't know exactly.
You don't know what you want in
Yeah,
life. If you want to have sex
you
with
gotta
boys or
watch
girls,
it,
you don't know
figure
shit
out.
right now at 19.
All right, y'all. Thanks
19,
again.
I think I knew what I wanted.
No,
Well, let's move on. Okay, thank you.
All right, so y'all, thank y'all.
Whatever the hell.
So I was like,
That's not it.
wasn't gonna
No,
let this
some,
slide.
some people don't.
No. All right, y'all. Keep sending y'all questions. TacoTalk2@gmail.com, y'all. We'll be right back to let you guys know what we're obsessed with.
On my way, bending in to say hi, but I'm just way too shy. I gotta make you see this is more than just a silly crush. And I wonder if you even notice me.
And we're back. All right, y'all. So now is the point of the show. We would like to let you guys know what we have been obsessed with all week. Darnell, go ahead and start us off.
All right, so lately I've been obsessed with this guy. And are you gonna
Started off wrong.
I'm gonna let you tell me
Started off
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm obsessed with this guy because I haven't seen him in such a long time, and his ex-wife just got married to a C-class actor. And I just want to know where he is. If you could just pull his picture up for me, Matthew knows. Where the hell is he? Like, he hasn't been in anyone's wedding.
Taking care of them
He
kids.
hasn't been seen with any of the kids. He's taking care of the illegitimate children he has, right?
He sure
has
does.
two now.
Maybe. He has two, a girl and a boy.
Who's fucking that?
And we talked about the woman that he was fucking because she got kicked out of her house.
She got kicked out of her house
And,
all day.
and Beyonce,
And everybody's like, Beyonce needs to
needs to pay the
step
rent.
in.
Oh yeah.
So they're bumps together. That's cute. That's they're bumps together. That's
Right, so
romantic.
I'm highly obsessed
Romantic.
with what he's doing right now with his life and where he is and what's going on.
We ain't heard from Matthew.
We haven't heard from him. Is he still alive? And
Maybe.
if you've seen him, please contact us at TacoTalkTuesday@gmail.com.
He want Destiny Child to go on tour so he can
Right. That's exactly what he's trying to
He
do.
on that name.
With the
All right.
percentage.
Aisha, what have you been obsessed with this week?
Okay, so Sunday evening, Madonna,
I was about to.
she decided to kiss my boo thing, at Coachella,
You ready for the clip?
In his mouth.
So on behalf of my boo thing, he
So
said
they-
kissing his grandma is not sexy. Is what he said.
They have a hashtag called Prayer for Drake.
I feel bad.
And it
for
ain't
him.
shit but like these pictures of like Madonna like sucking the life out of
But
it.
they say that he says that his reaction because of the lipstick. But I understand.
That's
I know
some
you.
bullshit.
I
My breath probably smell
know.
like menthols and creepy.
and
dick.
And dick. Pussy dick and menthols. Pussy dick and menthols.
You're not kissing me.
All I'm saying is, Madonna, next time just
I
let me
would've
know
had
first. Let me know first. Give me the consent. So I can
He tried to
He
guide her.
was
He
like,
tried to guide her mouth.
girl, get
to
off
his
me.
chin.
But I mean, that's just a little disgusting. That's my
His
grandma.
face said it all.
It said it all. Afterwards,
Unless
it was
she
so
had
nasty.
literally just finished smoking a cigarette.
I'm sure she
No,
did.
eating shit and sucking dick. It's not. It's a taste.
Right. She would have had to have done something.
I
Probably got herpes in
literally,
the mouth.
I watched it like 14 times, and I
What's
was
the
like,
song?
"This is so mortifying." I feel
That
bad.
is horrible, dog.
All right, Bobby, what are you obsessed with this week?
Man, now don't let this picture throw y'all. This is the only
Put it
picture they
up.
put up. Yeah, you can put it up. This picture, man.
Bros, hang on, there we go.
I didn't pick the picture. The picture's
What
the
is
only one that
this?
had it. But anyway, so okay,
is
Daytona.
I was
Look,
very
I'm saying,
confused.
I'm saying these two dudes and two other guys are still wanted, but I'm not saying I'm obsessed with it. I'm just confused. So these two kids, spring break, Daytona Beach, broad daylight. No, but they drugged a girl and basically raped her in front of a crowd of people on the beach, and people just let it go on, and like it wasn't nothing. And the girl didn't even know until she got home and watched the news the next day. They had a video clip, and she recognized her tattoos and knew that she was feeling kind of fucked up. And then she realized it was her. and went and got examined. And all. But anyway, so that's how they figured out. But these are 2 guys and looking for 2 more. But I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
That's definitely Daytona. That's definitely Daytona Beach. I went to school there, and it was even during like Black College Reunion many years ago. You see it like girls would walk down the street in sweats, and they would go through a crowd, and then they would come out the other end butt naked, screaming, running down the street. And this was like 200,000. I mean, imagine 200,000 people there. So everybody seen. I seen a guy get killed in front of Burger King, shot in the head, and 150 people seen it. And nobody ever caught the guys that did it.
Did they cheer them on, or how does that work?
Yeah, it's like you sit there, you just watch it. It's just a thing that you like.
It's like
you sit here and cough. It's like me just be like, oh, okay, she coughing. Like, oh, okay, this girl over here getting raped. Okay,
but they
this is the attitude. This is a rape culture thing that's happening in Daytona Beach since.
That's what's crazy. They had a clip of it. And they blurred it a lot. But basically,
that's sad.
They doing this to this girl, and people are like watching, just like.
Right, I had to stop.
Are they cheering like?
Not cheering, but they just watching like I can't sit there and watch a chick get raped.
Right,
right.
Note to self. Spring break, Daytona, never happened.
No, I'm just like, how does that?
They have a field day. I'm just no.
How does that happen though in real life? How do you? I don't know. No, that shit fucked up.
That's crazy. Like,
I hope that's just so it was 4 guys. They caught the other 2.
They caught 2, and they trying to find out.
So those 2 they caught when you saw that they caught.
All right. I'm gonna have to stop going after you, Bob, because you always give us something a little deep at times. So me, what I'm obsessed with over the weekend. So Mariah Carey released her new album artwork for her new project that she has coming out. So what I'm obsessed with is what social media did to Mariah. They took this and they put this one
the real body.
That's accurate.
That's more accurate to what Mariah looks like.
That's closer.
Now, the thing is, it's a lot more than just this one, but this was the funniest one that I saw.
I mean,
she knows better. Like, whose body did she steal?
I don't know. This is Mariah.
Photoshop.
1990.
I don't know what's
never. Mariah never. That's Ariana Grande body.
Right. That's exactly what
that's sad. That's Ariana Grande body.
But that was what I was saying. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Thank you guys for being here. Hope y'all had a good time.
I did. I'll leave next week. I won't be here next week.
You'll be here next week.
Oh,
I'll leave
on Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll be here Wednesday.
All right, so let everybody know where they can find y'all again before we leave.
Thecleverbastard.com. You can find me.
I don't have a website, but Instagram, ZebraLibra16, Twitter, KDoll16. That's me, Aisha.
Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Bobby Ray, JR. Beyond that.
How's Snapchat working out for you?
It's cool. I like it.
Yeah,
it's
I like
it
because it's like I just
way too much.
It's too much going on. I'm too old for that.
It's
for you.
It's for you childish people like me.
Do comedy stuff.
It's for you.
I mean, it's funny. It's fun because I like stuff Bobby posts. It fits for Snapchat.
But I can see you doing more Snapchat.
I can see you doing it.
I tried it, but
trying to act like him.
I can't navigate it. No, I would love to use it. I can't navigate it.
It's hurt my heart. It's for you.
I tried to put 15 minutes.
All right, y'all find me everywhere at Jeffro5, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Taco Talk Tuesday. Email us anything you want to hear us talk about, viewer questions, anything. TacoTalkTuesday@gmail.com, and we'll see you guys next time.
On my way, bending in to say hi, but I'm just way too shy. I gotta make you see this is